So as y'all see, I got permission from Miss Hussy to make this reaction. Um, I asked Miss Hussy, could I use this video? And the response was yes. And the question right under it was, why would you upload a reaction to a reaction? And the other day, I received a comment on one of my videos. I don't want to out anyone or whatever. It's in the comments, but I don't want to start any drama with anybody. Stating that they no longer supported Miss Hussy because they felt that Miss Hussy was mean and disrespectful and making fun of someone's disability. I happen to totally disagree. And I'll explain why later in the video. Something said at the end of this video made me think of that. I'm going to try not to pause that much, except for to react to the parts I want to react to. But then when we hit the end here, I actually want to submit a sort of defense for Ms. Hussy's position while also reacting to Foodie Beauty. So here we go.
Hello everybody, it's your favorite Hussy, Miss Hussy. And on my channel I do reaction videos to YouTubers, to mukbangers. I talk about the latest styles and trends. And once a week y'all get to send me questions and ask Miss Hussy for advice. So y'all, today what I'm going to do is do a reaction video to Foodie Bully's new video she done put up today. Calzones, Nutella's Pizza, blooming onion, and burger and fries, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the video on my iPad and I'm going to react to it for y'all, okay? Okay, so, y'all, here we go. This is going to be a doozy, I know it.
Hi, guys. Hey, guys, hey, guys, hey, guys, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, she in a good mood today. She would peeps.
Oh, look, they put a little heart.
One of the things I appreciate about Miss Hussy, it could be whatever reaction channel Miss Hussy's watching. Oh, I really like this pizza. And then Miss Hussy would be like, yo, she like the pizza, y'all. It's like a play-by-play sports reaction to a mukbang. I have never heard anyone cover or react to these in this way. Think about it. It's just like a sports announcer announcing the play for the people that are listening on the radio. And it's like a play-by-play action of the mukbangs. And I think it's a unique way to approach it. That blooming onion was big in that video. That looked like blooming onions. The thing was huge. And as you'll see, I'm having to go react in the best of my recollection. She's eyeballing Pete's food, and she's over here talking about how people who don't like Nutella are weird. I don't like Nutella either. I find it disgusting because I don't like really chocolate, and I don't like hazelnut. And that's what Nutella is chocolate and hazelnut. So two things I find disgusting.
Free garlic dip.
Yeah, that's the better drawing.
They got separate boxes, y'all. It says free garlic dip.
Order from a place.
There's the play-by-play reaction.
Stuffed
Got free garlic
Mr.
dip.
Burger. Jeez, just a plain Jane.
Oh, they order from Stuffed Burger.
In Ottawa, and what else? What's this then?
Fries, probably.
I got. Okay, let me show you what I got.
Let's see what they got.
Oh, it's my blooming onion. I got a blooming onion.
She don't need no blooming onion. That ain't nothing but a heart attack on a plate, and I know it.
Thank you, cameraman. Because guys, condensation. And here's your burger.
Oh, he done got a burger, his usual, peeps.
I have not had a blooming onion
Now,
since.
if you, in the beginning of that video, when you watch the video, she actually comments about how the burger is huge, but then also says, "Oh, it's just a plain Jane." Like, this is the part that perplexes me about her is she's like, why are you worried about what I'm eating? Why? Like, she's like, that's a big burger. So what? Maybe he was hungry. Oh, it's plain Jane. So what? He likes plain burgers. And I think, essentially, one of the problems I'm going to have in this video is Miss Hussy's going to agree with me on that. But it perplexes me. And like she'd be staring his food down and listen, you worry about what's on your plate. For real. Like real talk.
Yesterday.
Outback.
By the way, Miss Hussy, I'm from New York, so I love your hat.
She hasn't had a blooming onion since the Outback. Mm-hmm.
We don't have Outback, I don't think, in Canada anymore. So,
We went to Outback once,
That's the
right?
play-by-play.
I don't know if you and I ever did.
I think we did once.
Did we? We went to the Keg. I don't know about Outback.
I swear we went to an Outback once.
I don't believe she eating a blooming onion, yo. That is terrible. And it's huge. That's big enough for 4 to 5
So I'm
people.
going to start with my...
At first, I thought you said 45. But that blooming onion was big, though. Like, real talk, that thing was huge. That was more than one onion. That was, like, there's no way the size of that blooming onion was one onion. That legit had to somehow be, like, 4 or 5 onions somehow, like, fried together or something. I don't know how, but that was not one onion. That was like probably 2 or 3. It had to be.
onion. I do also have some other food.
I know it.
A bit of this first.
She got other
So
food,
we have
so.
a house-made chipotle sauce.
Here's what fries
Yeah.
look like.
He's got some fries. Are they good fries?
He didn't even eat the fries yet, Hussy. She asking him, is the fries good? He didn't even eat it.
This is the part of the video that I got to before I was like, yo, listen, we're done. So everything else at this point, I'm reacting to first. But yo, she be doing that. She be doing that a lot. Like in the Halloween video when she had the chips and salsa, and she was trying the chips. I think he asked her about them. She goes, I like them. You? He hasn't had any. He said he didn't want them. Why are you? She's so focused on the food. She's not like. Have y'all noticed this? She's so focused on the food that she's not even paying attention to the conversation. You could be talking to her and she is on Planet 9 because she got a burger or chips or something in front of her. She's so focused on deep throating that food that she's not. She ain't even paying attention to the conversation. She does it to him all the time.
Your burger. He just got the plain. So stuffed burgers, they have stuffed burgers. That's their thing. He just got a plain Jane.
Well, he like his burgers plain, so what?
Or big bun, I should say.
She want to see what his burger looks like.
Wow, okay.
Why you so worried about his food? You eat your damn food.
I'm really hungry. Okay, I love
Right?
Lumina.
I know.
Yeah, I know you love Lumina. You love everything. That's the problem.
I'm so excited for
See
this.
now it's comments like that get Miss Hussy in trouble with people. But is Miss Hussy wrong? No, not at all. Those of you who don't know the past of Miss Hussy, I just came across this channel when, well, y'all know, recently. Miss Hussy has the same history that I do. So for people who may not have ever been out of shape or overweight and who lost a bunch of weight, who see the frustration, like who recognize the frustration, we are frustrated because we know what the real life is of somebody that big. We know it. And it's not this glamorous life that Amberlynn Reed and Chantel and the others they present. It's not. It's really, really not. And so that's why you'll see, and I'm a little bit more reserved on how I speak than Miss Hussy. Miss Hussy just gives you the 1-2 punch straight up. I try to be a little bit more tactful. But our end goal is the same. We both lost a lot of weight. And we both realize the bullshit that we're being fed when you feed it to, when Foodie or Amber feeds it to us. The only difference is most people are not as direct. But when you have two people that have lost so much weight, I don't have time for that bullshit. Because you know what? When I was bigger and people bullshitted me, you know what that led me to be? Bigger. When people weren't straight up with me, it was a talk with my doctor that made me sit down and lose the weight. Because my doctor essentially told me what was ahead of me. So, people say, oh, you know, Miss Hussy makes fun of her. Miss Hussy, you know, speaks bad. I've had those comments come to my YouTube now about Miss Hussy. And the fact is if you don't like what Miss Hussy has to say, don't listen. But we're telling you from experience. And people around you, when you coddle someone who's a food addict, who's addicted to food, and you coddle someone that as big as we were, as big as they are, they're never going to change because they think that everything's okay. And it's not okay. You don't think for a second that if Chantel or Amberlyn Reed turned their life around, you don't think Miss Hussy would be happy? I know for sure I would. I would love that. I have no hate towards them. But the fact is, if people keep telling them it's okay to do what they're doing, they're going to die. Okay? That's it. That's what the end result's going to be. Everyone's going to die, but they're going to die painfully. You don't think it hurts to be that big? You don't think that it's annoying to walk up the flight of stairs and be out of breath? Are you kidding me? And the people that are co-signing what these two do are the people that are going to be responsible for what happens, besides Foodie and Amber. And you have people like me, people like Miss Hussy, and people like many others who understand the risks of what they're doing and are trying to get through to them. So no, Miss Hussy is not mean.
So excited. You got nothing else to be excited about? No.
Got open wide for that sucker.
She's staring at his food.
Food aggression, like my friend says.
Uh-huh.
I gotta go wider than my mouth can even open.
This is a sad situation. She eating the blooming onion, he eating his burger.
That's good.
She liked it.
The play-by-play.
You like everything.
Hi, Sam. Morning.
Is sleeping on your stomach?
It's a commercial.
On your stomach
She looked terrible,
for a
y'all.
long time.
She looked terrible. She didn't do no makeup, nothing.
Can't see with the ring
And
light
that's
lighting.
not personal attacks. That's Miss Hussy telling you like it is. Miss Hussy's got no filter. No filter. At all.
And his face is all red. I think he got rosacea.
Outback had the best blooming onion. It ruined it for me.
I know the sodium on that thing is over 1,000.
Their patty is very small.
It is.
She worried about his patty.
It's a beauty bite.
It ain't small, Hussy. That's a normal size.
Gotta go downtown and try that. And get a beaver tail this season.
I don't believe her.
Made from
I see she got her food addiction under control.
Some people will believe that.
I see it. I like to know what else she got.
Is it good?
Is it good? She always worried about his food.
too much button, not enough
True.
meat.
Yeah.
That's true too, man. She always be asking him, "Is it good or did you like it before he ever had any?" That's the scary part. I think that's what Miss Hussy's getting at, and that's what I'll come right out and say. If there's food around her, there is nothing else to life. It's evident in how she behaves. It's evident in how she behaves. You put a thing of food in front of her, and she's just ready. She don't care about nothing else.
I prefer more meat, less bun. See, that would be perfect for me, that burger.
Well, if he got leftovers, I'm sure you're gonna eat it. Don't worry about it.
Sam
That was a little
hit
snarky.
play.
That was a
Perfect
little
for you.
Hey? Little onions.
What do you think?
She love onions.
Fried onions. He's not a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Miss Hussy
Bobby,
is
back
not
me up.
impressed.
Tell him
Nope.
that Sam's a good boy.
You guys know he's a beezer.
All of y'all beezers. Juju bees a beezer too, and so is that other sick cat that got stuck in that room by himself. I wonder if that cat gets any attention.
He clipped his nails. He was a good boy.
He was.
Uh-huh.
He was a good boy that time. This must have been a huge onion. Eh?
Yes, it is. That's good for 4 or 5 people. Okay, she pushing it to the side. Time for food number 2.
And set that aside. I'm just drinking
The
ice water.
play-by-play.
Uh-huh.
I got you a 7 up there.
Yep, I see it. I know where I put my drink. Or did you want me showing it to the audience?
It's okay. I think everyone knows what a can of...
Product placement.
Okay, now she about to pull out the
Ooh, they have a...
other food. More sauce.
Yes.
She got more sauce
Oh
again.
my gosh. I got a calzone to try.
Oh my stars, y'all. She done got this huge calzone.
I need to cut it.
She need to get a knife to cut it.
That
I know damn well she want Peace to get up and get that knife. Don't get up, boy. Don't you get up. She used, she got a Nutella pizza. Oh my stars.
Yum.
Let's have a piece of that. Let's have dessert first.
Oh, she want to have dessert first. She eating the appetizer, then the dessert.
Anyone who doesn't like Nutella is weird.
It's the
so-
play-by-play again.
Oh, she talking about anybody that don't like Nutella is weird. I don't eat it. Oh my stars, y'all. She got Nutella pizza with powdered sugar and bananas.
Wait till Miss Hussy hears what she says next. She says that there was too much sugar, but yet not enough Nutella because it wasn't decadent enough. Something like that, something along them lines. I watched it last night before I went to bed because I figured that was going to be the video I would react to today. I can't wait to see what Miss Hussy says.
Oh my stars. I don't know what kind of example you trying to set.
Good?
She like it.
But if I'm going to critique,
It's good. She like
will
it.
it just be my personal taste? Too much icing sugar and not enough Nutella.
Oh, she said it don't have enough Nutella on it. Because you want everything extra. That's the normal size Nutella has, eh?
Now, I don't know what a normal size Nutella is, but I think Miss Hussy means a normal amount of Nutella. Which, by the way, I don't eat Nutella, but there was still a lot of that stuff on there.
Oh, that's her favorite word lately, decadent. It's supposed to be sinful and decadent. Well, everything else you eating is sinful every day. So have something that's not sinful and decadent.
I just love Nutella.
She love Nutella. You tell me something you don't like. I like to know it.
Alright.
Okay, so she done pushed that to the side. I guess she's getting that calzone.
Calzone.
Oh, she getting up to get that knife. Good. I'm glad you didn't get up to get it, peeps.
Yo, could you imagine?
Shit.
Could you imagine how bad Miss Hussy would have flipped if Pete's got up and got the knife? Miss Hussy's about to lose it.
Well, that calzone will eat you.
Miss Hussy's over it.
I like to see her sit down now. I like to see her come back and sit down. Her big, beautiful self.
Gonna use our Japanese
She edited that part, y'all. She done edited that part.
sharp.
She don't like to show when she comes back to sit down because she don't want that table to move and everything.
Cut this.
On account of her size. Okay, so she's cutting that calzone. Now, she didn't offer Peeps nothing.
True.
But I added things to
I
it.
didn't
It
even think
has,
about that. That is true.
Italian sausage, black olives, mushrooms, mozzarella, and ricotta cheese.
She done added. Of course you added.
I'm gonna wash it, but I gotta.
Because you never satisfied.
It's a very powerful knife. It makes me nervous just being out in the open. What about you?
For people who
I
I
don't.
gotta say, Miss Hussy, you and I are here, okay? I see you. I see you, Miss Hussy, and I love your channel. You say the things that need to be said that I don't want to say. I'm not gonna lie. You're a lot more direct than me about it, and you're funny about it. So I'm not gonna hate on you. And this is sort of in the defense of how I think you're thinking, because I think you're thinking the same way that I am. You're way more direct about it.
Believe this girl, y'all. She didn't offer him nothing. Okay, because she didn't want that burger. She said it was a thin burger. She wasn't interested, so she didn't offer him none.
I think I saw him. Or maybe it was Casey.
Who's making that noise? Sounds like Baby Jeff.
Yeah, that was Casey.
She's still eating that blooming onion. She ain't done with it.
They're both hyper.
She got more dipping sauce for that calzone.
Probably. Homemade garlic dip?
Homemade garlic dip.
Let's try a bite. Got just some bread here.
Now she eating the calzone. Oh my star. I don't know how you could eat this away, girl. I really don't.
Half cat's good. They poop and they get all this energy.
You 430 pounds, you got your eating disorder, and this is what you...
It's funny that you say that. 430 pounds is because that's what I was. I'm 6'7". And when you said, Miss Hussy, you don't understand how she could eat that way, I do. Listen, me and Chantel's diets were not that much different, so I understand it. I also understand why it's terrible and why it should never happen. I understand that. She doesn't, but you and I do. We're here. I get you.
doing every day, I'm sorry. I can't support you. You couldn't order a salad?
The bread is nice and soft.
Oh, she liked the bread. It's soft.
Garlic dip.
I get that. People get that comment. You eat a salad. But listen, I don't want to eat a salad. I do love my fruits and veggies. You don't have to make healthy food taste bad. You could have some real good, real healthy food. You know, fruits and veggies are, you gotta watch them because they got a lot of sugar in them. But, bro, I love those. You want to give me a salad with some raspberry vinaigrette, chop up some chicken, maybe put a little bit of cheese in there. Maybe you can actually, sometimes if I'm in the mood for something like seasoning, like seasoned food, I'll make like a salad, put some cheese and some chicken in there, and then I'll, instead of like putting a lot of dressing, I'll put a little bit of dressing, and then I'll put like actual seasonings like lemon pepper or, garlic pepper or something like that, and I'll mix that in with the salad, and I'll get my seasonings, and I'll get my healthy food.
Beauty bite?
No, it ain't beauty bite. Hold it.
Oh,
That's the problem. Ain't nothing beauty about this, okay? Ain't nothing beauty about her size. Ain't nothing beauty about her lifestyle. Ain't nothing beautiful about what she putting out there, okay? Yo, it's one thing if you want to be confident, okay? She calls herself Big Beautiful Me. You want to be confident, you be confident. But when you so big that you can't walk, okay? You need a walker. You can't put on your socks. That is not big. That is a problem. That is not beautiful. That is a problem. And she putting out the wrong message and making people feel like it's okay to be 500 pounds. You still big and beautiful. No, you ain't. I'm sickered.
I 100% agree with that. I had a feeling that's where Miss Hussy was going to go, and I agree with that. I co-signed and endorse every word that Miss Hussy just said. I don't have anything to add to it, nothing to take away from it. Spot on, 100%, exactly. And if you think that that's bullying or fat shaming, then you know what? Fine. Don't watch me. Don't watch Miss Hussy. Don't watch the other people who really do want these two to get better. Go watch them and put money in their bank accounts and watch them, be just like the feeders and just like everyone else. And just go watch them and just put money in their bank accounts and help them die quicker. Miss Hussy is spot on with what was just said.
Okay, here we go back to the video. She's scoffing it
Very
down.
creamy.
Very creamy. Oh, she moaning. Now she acting like hungry fat chick.
Let's not bring Candy into this, though. Candy is definitely part of this group. But Candy doesn't act like them two. Candy knows she's big. She knows she's unhealthy. She's unapologetic about it, and there is no changing her mind. I don't think there's changing the minds of these two either. But the people who watch her generally know that what she's doing is not okay. The people that watch Amber and the people that watch Chantel are being encouraged to be like them. Candy's not encouraging anyone to be like her, I don't think. I mean, it's still really bad. But Amber and Chantel sort of cultivate this audience that is in defense of their lifestyle. And it's indefensible.
She like it.
Oh, yeah.
She eating the blooming onions too.
I guess.
That blooming onions was 2 meals, y'all.
I like fries, but I get sick of them.
You ain't sick of fries, Hussy. Stop lying.
Right. I know people will like.
How the hell you sick of fries? You eating poutine every day.
Kind of.
Lie you.
Yeah, she's hyper. What are you doing?
Oh, she talking to Sam and Juju B.
She'll pick on Nikocado Avocado for this when he says he doesn't like fries but eats them. It's like. I get it.
No. You're pulling the Amber move with that Nikocado thing. I don't like fries. I'm going to eat them. But ain't nobody forcing you to eat a damn thing. If you don't like something, don't eat it. Oh, I don't like eggs. They make me sick. You're going to eat them. That's what Amber does. Nikocado, and you're saying how you don't like fries, you're tired of fries, then don't eat them. You realize that just because there's food in front of you doesn't mean you have to consume it, right? Like, it's not against the law to say, I don't really want to eat this right now. Just saying.
Because I'm like that. I like fries,
I know it.
but I get sick of them probably because, they're like, you eat them so often. They're like the most common side dish when you get stuff.
You eat everything so often. You ain't sick of it.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Especially for him because he's a mukbanger, so he gets
Well, what is you?
with a lot of.
You's a mukbanger too.
Miss
You done
Hussy.
drove 2 hours to go to that iconic burger. You got poutine.
I don't.
Miss
You
Hussy.
love your fries, Hussy.
Miss Hussy is over it.
Man. She eating still.
Apparently, Sonic the Hedgehog
Disaster.
was the highest grossing superhero movie of 2020.
The one with Jim Carrey?
Yep. First time
I don't believe this, y'all. What a sad situation. It really is.
Marvel didn't hold the top grossing.
Yo, I had enough of it. I really get sick to my stomach. Hold it. I'm going to tell you my thoughts about this. Hold it. Now, yo, when she tells us that she got an eating disorder, okay, and she's a food addict, and then she turn around and says, my big, beautiful me. So what if an alcoholic comes up with a YouTube channel and says, my big, drunk, beautiful self?
Exactly.
My big, beautiful, drunk-ass self. Is that okay?
Yes. No, it's not.
I'm sorry, but it's getting to be outrageous. I have never seen a spiraling addict.
I just want to point. I always make that. I always illustrate that or make that comparison too. 100% correct. 100% correct. And if you don't think an addiction to food is the same thing as an addiction to a drug or alcohol or whatever, any addiction, you're wrong. Miss Hussy is 100% correct. 100%.
Control like this. I think the only reason why she don't go to a nutritionist is because they throw her out. Yes, they will, y'all. They want to see results.
I mean, I get that, maybe, but she should still go and at least make an effort. And nutritionists should make their best effort to treat them. But I get what you're saying.
You don't go in the nutritionist's office wasting their time. Okay? She talking about she only gained 1 pound. Well, obviously you ain't doing nothing right if you say, oh, I'm doing something. Y'all don't know what I'm doing outside of YouTube. You ain't doing nothing if you gaining weight. And if you're doing something positive, let us know. I mean, what is this every day you eating this kind of food and you talking about we shaming fat folks? We ain't shaming fat folks. We shaming your lifestyle. We shaming your lifestyle that it ain't right. People that got food addictions could relate to you, watch you, and they think it's okay to eat. And I can't support that, being a former fat person, morbidly obese. That's not right. And I am sickened.
I'm gonna end my reaction there. Spot on. Spot on. That is the point of why I started doing these. The Michael B. Pettys, the Zachary Michaels, the Miss Hussies, me. There's been quite a few of them out there. I don't know about Callie from Life of a Free Spirit, the YouTube Underground. There's people from all walks of life. All walks of life. Alex is shook, by the way. Just started watching him. He's funny too. There are people that were big, that were never big, that are big, that are in the middle of losing weight, that have lost the weight. There are all kinds of people coming. It's not, listen, I always tell people, if there's 10 people in a room and 9 people are pointing to the one person who did something wrong and the one person saying, oh, I didn't do it, who are you going to believe most of the time? The one person or the 9 people? Now, you might say there might have been some coercion or something, but what if the 9 people don't know each other? What if they have no reason to back each other up, and which is essentially what us reacting to Foodie and Amber are. We're people that don't personally know each other. You know, like I know people that are subscribed to me and that I know in real life too. And the thing is but most of us and most of us are a bunch of strangers on the internet that have now come together in this community of people to try to get through to Amber and Chantel. We don't know each other. I don't know Miss Hussy from a hole in the wall. I've never met Miss Hussy ever in my life. Same with me. Said like Callie, Michael B. Petty, any of them. Most of us don't know each other in real life, but we're all coming together. We're from different walks of life, gone through different things, and are coming at these two saying, hey, listen, here's my experience with this. And then another person goes, here's their experience with this. And then somebody else comes in, and here's their experience with it. And so on and so forth, and a bunch of us are coming forth saying, hey, I understand this aspect of it, and that one, and this one, and that one, and this one. You might want to change. And these two are just like, oh no, y'all are just haters. No, we're not. We're people that have been or are where you are and are actively trying to change it or are actively changing it. This diet that Amber Lynn does every 2 days where she binges, listen, losing this weight and keeping it on, no matter if you do it through food and workouts like I did, or if you do it through surgery, like countless other people have. It is a war, it is a fight every single day. We didn't get that big because food was not a problem for us. It's a huge problem for us. And however we attacked it, and it's a fight every day. So pardon me if I don't want smoke blown up my ass by these two saying, making excuses for everything they do. I don't want to hear it. We're tired of the excuses. Show us results or just tell us, be like, listen, I don't care. And you're still going to say Foodie Beauty says that for 5 minutes, and then she goes back on the, okay, well, now I'm going to do this, and you don't know what I'm doing outside of YouTube, and I only gained this much, and I'm doing that. Listen, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not, and no, you are not, and you're blowing smoke up our ass, and that's what we don't appreciate. Later.